Hey there, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Jongravesshow Show, talking to everybody about One Punch Man at episode 5 anyway, where fucking Genos and Saitama, they pretty much joined the Heroes Association, or at least they're doing the training, or at least we see Saitama doing the training. And when Saitama was doing his training, from how they scored these things, they score it from a written test of of how a hero should act. Now, I don't necessarily know like too much about that, but what I do know is that they do have the physical test, and of course, most of the other people there are giving Saitama shit because he's bald. Not necessarily because of his muscle mass, but because he's bald, which is really crazy. But honestly, he blows all their asses out of the water, and he goes above and beyond, breaking all their machines, like damaging roofs, like when he was doing like the long jump, like leaving footprints in the ground when he was doing the 100-meter dash and shit like that, which actually did allow him to pass. Whereas Genos, on the other hand, I do believe though that they have been scouting him before all this shit. So pretty much like once he did get perfect scores up on the written test, and also he did pass the physical test with flying colors, they instantly gave him like a They instantly gave him like an S-class rank, which is sort of fucked up because when they called him in for like the interview, they asked him about like what happened back in episode 3 when he blew that building up, and they were like, "Were you the one who did this?" And he was like, "Yeah, of course." And then that's when they just gave him like an S rank because of that. It wasn't necessarily because Saitama was there and he actually beat all of them, beat all of the monsters, in which that Genos couldn't beat himself. It was just because he blew that random thing up, which is sort of fucked up. But other than that though, they did get past. They both passed. Saitama started out as a rank C only because he failed the written test. However, I think that it's probably because nobody really cares too much about him. I believe probably because like his look really isn't something that can fucking inspire people. Whereas Genos on the other hand, he is a pretty boy. I mean, honestly, even though he may have a cyborg body, I mean, like, you see the hair, you see the face, and pretty much like you see his eyes and shit, and you can see why he would gain a lot of fandom if he is an S rank. So of course, you know, that is sort of how that shit comes out, you know. I mean, like, their top class A rank, I forget his damn name, but it's a motherfucker with blue hair. He does show up like at the end of the episode after Saitama and Genos. They both actually make it into the Heroes Association, and he tries to sort of, well, now he sort of greets him, but it was sort of like in a very intimidating way. And when he did so, that's when Genos was getting way more recognition, or at least like he was getting some more recognition just because he knew this dude through fucking through like a association. Even though he is an S class, you know, he's slowly going up in popularity. Whereas Saitama, on the other hand, a lot of people that they are really against the fact of the way how he acts, the way how he looks, the way how he does things. They don't necessarily like him per se, which is going to be something that I do talk about in the next episode. So yeah, please tell me what you think about this down there in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshow Show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.